Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
Guess what, y'all? It's showtime!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dr. Bob Pro Football Hall of Fame. And this time around, let's all our condolences on the son of the Hall of Fame linebacker who passed away. That's Ray Lewis' son, the third. He passed away so far ahead, but I say the young has gone down like that. It ain't go down like this time, people. It was sad. But let's start with a quick things off. The 10 Pro Football Hall of Fame who got snubbed in this season. So there was never after this, ladies and gentlemen. It could be wrong. I say it was sad this. And what else is new? The 2023 modern era player finally with the prestigious years teams and that's an NFL. But my Michael Green for Big Ben, he's gonna be a Pro Football Hall of Fame in like 5 years, so there are only 4 years left. So yeah. And of course, we got Jared Allen, defensive end who played the Chiefs, Vikings, Bears, and Panthers, who is not on it as well. Jared is not on this one. Willie Anderson, he is not in it. He didn't make it. Dwight Freeney, he didn't make it. Devin Hester, so upset with the people. He didn't make it. He didn't got the cut in. Torrey Holt, Aldrin Johnson, Albert Lewis, DeMarcus Ware, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Willis, and Darren Woodson. That's a really on them. No disrespect with the Woodson fan. It might be on this display in this time of year. What a disappointment father you did. But there was that. And of course, don't forget the schedule coming up for 2023 season. And we're going to kick this off for this September. So stay tuned for September 7th. We got the Lions for the Chiefs here. So I'll be announced for the predictions on Thursday, September 7th, where I predict each team's when I'm going to win to send them to take the fresh hot W or maybe a fresh hot L. So that's that. And at start to kick things off with a September 7th, we got the Lions for the Chiefs. And this was amazing game so far ahead. And 5 were the Chiefs Super Bowl winners. There ain't no way in hell the Lions going to defeat the Chiefs. Not in a single sight. Not ever so. But I'd say this. If these teams going to take care of business, something's got to give. So let's move on to the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2023 finalists. And let's close a look with this time. First up, Rondé Barber, who was the quarterback and safety and played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the year 2012. And counting postseasons of 224 and started the consecutive regular season of 215 and played 240 regular season games over 16 seasons. Interceptions for 923 yard returns, 8 touchdowns, and Tampa Bay franchise records. And he won his first Super Bowl for Tampa Bay himself. And this time he retired, and his jersey retired as well. The number is going up the books for one of Tampa Bay's legacy. And yes, if it was for Tampa Bay, Suns got to get for this time. For Rondé Barber, Hall of Fame. He is a great player. The all-decade team in the 2000s. He led interceptions on 1. He won the air blockers in 2011. And Yes, and the full name is Jamel Orande Barber. They call him Wande for short. So there's that. Wande Barber Hall of Fame. Don Coryell. He was a coach, and he started a career in 1973 and 1977 of the St. Louis Cardinals. No disrespect to MLB, but the Cardinals and the San Diego Chargers. San Diego Chargers was on 1978 and 1986, and the time on 14 seasons and 195 games. And he passed away July 1st, 2010. And yes, he was with 5, the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Chargers as well. For both franchises to the playoffs and extend their postseason draws. Post World War winning records, the East organization for the NFL Coach of the Year in 1974, and UPIs and PFWA's NFC Coach of the Year in 1974, and AFC Coach of the Year in 1979. This man led the Cardinals in 1974 and 1975, and NFC crowns in 1978. 1979 and 1981, the San Diego Chargers earned the AAC West Division titles, known as Ed Coryell. Offensive strategy will lead the league in the 100 yards in 9 seasons. Nobody is still there trying. I mean, nobody. And this time, he is the future Pro Football Hall of Fame coaches. Looks like Joe Gibbs and John Madden served as college assistants under him. They took it under his wing. So there's that for him. Probably Hall of Fame as well. Chuck Howey. He was 45 years of eligibility and plays 180 games in 15 seasons. Man's played the Chicago Bears over 1958 and the Dallas Cowboys 1961, 73 as well. So yes, trainer Chuck Howey as well. He was a three-time All-Southern Conference and selection in the Conference Player of the Year in 1957 in West Virginia. And of course, he did and played Chicago Bears in 1958 in the NFL Draft. For some period of reason, he retired 2 seasons following what was considered a career-ending knee injury during the training camp in 1959. So he did what they could do happen. He traded Dallas to 1961 and named him the Super Bowl V for MVP. Howie is to make the first defensive player and non-quarterback to win the award. Also hold the assistance of an only player losing team MVP of the Super Bowl this season. He named the 6 Pro Bowls in 1966, 1970 to 72, and the first team All-Pro 5 times, 1966, 70. And 17 overall in 1971, and named the Cowboys Ring on in 1977. So yes, and I know who Chuck Howey is. So this time out, this man, Chuck Howey, what this guy? This dude is a legendary. I mean, think about this. This man, this is Chuck Howey right there. This is for real Chuck Howey from the Cowboys. This is Chuck Howey from the Jersey. This man's a Hall of Famer. I mean, think about this. Look at Chuck Howey. He got style and talent, man. And this one here on 1989 and 1993 as well. Man, Chuck Howey was a legend. This man's in the Hall of Fame with this time. And he's the legend, man. Finally, he's a Hall of Famer. And now we got Joe Klecko.
Oh, Joe, that ain't good enough. Come on, Joe! Ah!
Joe Klecko, defensive end, defensive tackle, and nose tackle. Played for the New York Jets over 1977 and 1987, and the Indianapolis Colts in 1988. Let me tell you something about the Colts from this season. I want the Colts to lose. I want the Colts to lose to choke for this season. Let's not talk about it right now. This man played the Jets and the Colts, and he is drafted by 1977 by the New York Jets. Team with Abdul Salam, Mark Gastineau, and the Maury Lions. Formed one of the top defensive lines in the NFL, known as the New York Sack and Chains. And this time, he was the Defensive Player of the Year in 1981, and 20 sacks, and first team All-Pro, 1981, 1985, and the name of 4 Pro Bowl teams, 1982 and 1984 to 86. Man's always been played all this time of the season. And Klecko is one of the second NFL player in his NFL history. After Hall of Famer Frank Gifford was selected to the Pro Bowl at 3 different positions, and this time he retired in 1988, and this time around Hall of Famer Joe Klecko, legend. And finally, Darrell Weavers. He is a cornerback as well, and yes, he played 145 games in 11 seasons. He played with the Jets, Buccaneers, Patriots, Jets again, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Count that the Super Bowl team on Pro. So he is elected 14th overall in the first round of the 2007 NFL Draft by the New York Jets. And started 16 games Jets his rookie season and earned him a spot. And he left the Jets and played the Buccaneers in 2013. He left the Bucks in 2014. He played to the Patriots as well and won the Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks in Super Bowl history. So yes, he is a first-team All-Pro on 4 seasons, 7 Pro Bowls in the NFL's All-Decade teams in 2010s. And this time around, he had retired in 2017. His jersey retired and became a Hall of Famer. Entered his rookie, played for the Super Bowl, and exited the field in Hall of Fame. Darrell Weavers, legendary himself, Hall of Famer. Ken Riley, cornerback as well. He played for the Bengals over 1969 and 1983. Played 15 seasons and 207 games, and he passed away in June 7, 2020. I felt sorry for this man, but he knew another favorite nickname was called the Rattler, Mr. Bengal, and Mr. Consistency himself. Selected by the Bengals in 1969 AFL NFL draft after playing at quarterback in 4 a.m. Converted to cornerback and played 15 NFL seasons over 3 decades. This man is always good enough for the Bengals. And I mean, he held for every time I see the guy amazed. I ain't made for the Bengals for Ken Riley. What did you do? You couldn't do whatever else you could do. Nah, take his own side. You and Hall of Fame, he would still be alive. I'm pretty good enough for it. I'm sad for this man because he was good enough help this time. What youngsters do this time? Well, for some apparent reason, he ranked 5th, tied with Charles Woodson on the NFL's career interception list. Who will pass Charles Woodson and Ken Riley? You make the call. That's at Providence Hall of Fame. And now, Joe Thomas.
Oh, Joe, that ain't good enough. Come on, Joe! Ah!
Joe Thomas was an offensive tackle, played 11 seasons and 167 games. So, this man played for the Browns in 2007 and 2017. Outland Trophy winner and the nation's top interior lineman. and consistent All-American for his senior season at Wisconsin. Selected third overall in the 2007 draft by the Cleveland Browns. Let me tell you about this. This man played offensive tackle, and this time for his rookie season in 2007, when he was starting off his game, he couldn't always do right. But it could be his. But he played 16 games with left tackle in the rookie season and finished second in offensive rookie of the year, foreign to Minnesota. Adrian fucking Mark. I know you're getting a habit. You got to retire. You didn't play with the Texas. You can't play in the Washington. You can't do anything. Nothing about happening. You got to spend. You got to play the Baltimore. You didn't do anything. Pearson, known for his agility and strength and durability, he played NFL record for at least 10,363 consecutive snaps. That streak was ended on October 22nd, 2017, after a suffering tricep tear against the Tennessee Titans. And after all this, the Browns made the worst losing streak at the end of the regular season of 2017-18 regular season. Joe Thomas retired his jersey, and the streak was over for him. So yes, this man is really good in this time. And this time he was elected Cleveland Browns Walter Payton Man of the Year 3 times. And this time he played pretty good on this one. Joe Thomas, Hall of Famer. Next, Zach Thomas. He played 184 games, 13 NFL seasons, NFL career for Miami Dolphins, 1996, 2007, and his last season of the game, Dallas Cowboys, 2008. Let's give it a buck for this man. He was a linebacker who made an impact of this season, and he intercepted 3 passes on 64 yards, 1 touchdown, and 139 tackles, had 49 city tackles and 2 sacks to earn the MVP honor and named the AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. In 1996, he led the Dolphins tackle in 10 seasons, wrapped up in 100 tackles in 11 seasons. And you know why? He made 22 tackles and 14 solo tackles. Well, in 2001 playoff game for the Baltimore Ravens, set the Dolphins' career record and 4 interceptions returned for touchdowns. Man, just played great in the on-time zone. He played with the Dolphins every single week. But my about to grant, he made a All-Pro 5 times, All-Pro twice. Yes, he did awesome in the shot for this. And last one he played the Cowboys, the NFC East team. So I'm pretty sure proud of Zach Thomas. He is pretty good on the move. And last but not least, DeMarcus Ware played 178 games, 12 seasons, NFL career 2005. In 2013 with the Dallas Cowboys, and his last game of the season between the Denver Broncos 2014-2016. He has entered the NFL in 2005 as an underdog, something to prove him the worth. And started 16 games right out the bat as a linebacker in the defensive end. And of course, he was amazed 58 tackles and the team's best 8 sacks, led the Cowboys in sacks to 8 seasons from 2005 to 2012, and led the NFL with 20 sacks in 2008. He led the NFL with 20 sacks in 2008, 15 sacks in 2010. He played one team without hesitation, and career helped them lead the 5 playoff appearances. So that's the star, the weak side linebacker, the Broncos' Super Bowl victory over the Carolina Panthers. Amazing He amassing 3 solo tackles and 2 assists, 2 sacks, and 4 hits on the quarterback. So I'm going to put it on to Ladonis on the classic game highlight commentary on Super Bowl 50, where the Bucks taking on the Panthers. So I'm going to put Liggett description so you want to check it out. Now, career stats. 138 sacks, intercepted 3 passes, 44-yard returns, and yes, he banged up 2 fumbles with 4 touchdowns. And what is still hold Cowboys a career sacks and made a first-team All-Pro and 9 Pro Bowl sacks, and named all-decade NFL teams in 2000. So yes, there's that. And DeMarcus Ware retired in 2016, and Michael Green, he's a Hall of Famer over 2 long years. And yes, there's that for the Hall of Famer. We got DeMarcus Ware, Seth Thomas, Joe Thomas, Ken Riley, Darrell Reeves, Joe Klecko, Chuck Howley, Don Collier, and Rondé Barber. And the Hall of Fame game is going to be on August 3rd. The New York Jets versus the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns' home turf. There is that. Let me know in the comment down below what did you guys love the most. Give me your thoughts about the Hall of Famers. Give me your thoughts about the 10 Hall of Famers got snubbed. And oh boy, so we got to know about that. So let me know in the comment down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and send us on your platforms. Make sure you get down on my social media and get my requested. So there's that. My name is KG Chris. I am your host from the DMV and Hold My Nuggets headquarters, Hold My Nuggets Studios. And that's be all it. And I am out. Peace.
Oh, Joe, that ain't good enough. Come on, Joe. Ah!
Chris! Here comes the United States champion, Chris Benoit! Oh, Benoit! Look at Benoit!
Justice!
Cut that bitch out! You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm. Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Please! Please!
What are you waiting for, huh? Oh my god.